We saw many uses for se, the sound se. We have se as a verb, yo sé, from saber, I know, and this se is written with a written accent, se or yo sé. Or we said lo sé is very common, I know it, just because se is a little short, so you might hear lo sé, I know it. And then we have the grammatical se, which we've seen as self, himself, herself, themselves, yourself, speaking formally, itself, oneself. So, for example, you can say he stays or he remains himself.
Se queda.
Se queda, good. So this is the se that we have for him, her, your, formal, it, themselves. And then we also had the se, which was when we have two los together. The first one, the personal one, will turn into se only because Spanish doesn't like phonetically the sound of having these two los together. So, for example, if we had a verb like to prepare, what is to prepare?
Preparar.
Preparar. And I prepare?
Preparo.
Preparo. I prepare it.
Lo preparo.
And I prepare them it. I prepare it for them, or I prepare them it.
Se lo preparo.
Se lo preparo. Good. This les turns into se because we can't have les lo. So we've seen these uses of se so far, the grammatical se for self, and then also this phonetic change. We have one more use for se to see. One more use for se. Now when we combine se with me, te, le, les, nos, we get the meaning of on me in English, in the sense of it died on me. Maybe the computer breaks down, then you say it died on me. So you can say it died on me, it ran out on me. So you have this on me structure in English, which you can use with only some verbs. Now in Spanish you can do this as well, only it's much more common and it's not restricted to just a few verbs. Adding se and then me, te, nos, le, les. So for example, the door was la puerta, and to close was cerrar, cerrar. So if you want to say the door closes, you will say the door closes itself. So let's make that first. How would you say that? The door closes itself.
La puerta se cierra.
Good. La puerta se cierra or se cierra la puerta. It's flexible. Now if you want to say the door closes on me, se me cierra la puerta. So maybe the door keeps closing by itself and you want to give that on me feeling. La puerta se me cierra la puerta. Either are okay. To burn in Spanish is quemar. Quemar. Quemar.
Quemar.
Quemar. So, if you want to say the dinner burns, the dinner gets burnt, what was the dinner? Or to dine?
Cenar.
Cenar. So cenar was to have dinner or to dine, and the dinner, the noun, how was it?
Cena.
La cena. Good. So, it burns itself, the dinner gets burnt.
La cena se quema.
La cena se quema. Now if you want to say the dinner burns on me, the dinner's burning on me, how would you make that meaning?
La cena se me quema.
La cena se me quema la cena. So you don't have to worry about using this structure for now until you're really comfortable with all of these little words like me, lo, le, las and se, etc. All of this, but you will hear it. So we're looking at this just briefly now so it doesn't cause any confusion when you hear it. When you have this extra se, and you know it's extra because it's coming with me, te, nos, le, it shouldn't cause any confusion if you hear se, me, se, nos, se, te, then you understand what is happening. Acabar is to finish or to run out. Acabar.
Acabar.
Good. A-C-A-B-A-R.
Acabar.
How would you say the battery runs out or the battery runs itself out? The battery is la batería. La batería.
La batería se acaba.
Good. La batería se acaba. if you want to say, oh, my battery always runs out, you're talking about your phone and your battery is always running out, you can say, my battery, the battery, like we said, we don't use my as much in Spanish as we do in English. The battery always runs out on me. The battery always runs out on me. What was the word for always?
Siempre.
Good, so let's try this sentence. The battery always runs out on me.
La batería siempre se me acaba.
Very good. La batería siempre se me acaba. How would you ask, does the battery run out on you? Speaking informally. Does the battery run out on you?
La batería se te acaba.
Good. La batería se te acaba. Good. And what if you were speaking formally?
La batería se le acaba.
Good. La batería se le acaba. We use le because it's on you. The battery runs out on you. So not using lo, using le. To you, on you, from you, for you. All included there in le. And if you were speaking to more than one person?
La batería se les acaban. Oh, no, se les acaba.
Good, very good. La batería se les acaba. Good. So if you hear this extra se around, you know what it's doing. Quemar was to burn. How would you say it burnt? It burnt.
Quemó.
Quemó. Now what if you wanted to say the dinner got burnt?
La cena se quemó.
Good. La cena se quemó la cena, the dinner got burnt. Now how would you say the dinner burnt on me? The dinner got burnt on me.
La cena se me quemó. Se me quemó.
Good. La cena se me quemó la cena. The dinner burnt on us?
La cena se nos quemó.
Good. La cena se nos quemó. Very good.